Oh, sorry about that, y'all. My mic was muted. Got us all over again. Hey, what's up, good people? I'm QC. Welcome to another Talking and Grubbing live stream. First off, I want to wish everybody out there a happy and safe Labor Day. Hope your holiday is going good. My holiday has been good, so hope somebody out there saved me a plate of that good, of some good barbecue. But tonight, well, this evening, we are here for Game 5 between the Toronto Raptors and Boston Celtics. The series is tied at 2 games apiece. Now, the first 2 games, the Celtics dominated. It looked like this was going to be a potential sweep for the Celtics, but the Raptors, they've rediscovered that three-point shooting stroke. In games 3 and 4, game 3 started it off by the quick buzzer beater by OG Anunoby, and then Saturday the Raptors took care of business in game 4. Now we're here at 2-2. This has become a best of 3 series. So now we're going to see which team is going to take that 3-2 lead tonight and move a step closer to the Eastern Finals. All right, as y'all coming into the live stream, make sure you hit that like button. If you're on YouTube, make sure you click that notification bell and click all so you don't miss any new videos or live streams from me.
Chuck. So the PA announcer in your high school game said, Wade Barkley. No, I know PA. No, I was going to say, I was about to say. High school basketball? No, dude.
All right, it's just trying 54. 50, what's up, man? How you doing? Thanks for joining me. How's your Labor Day going? And also, if you want to donate to the channel, you can donate via Cash App or PayPal. There's the Cash App cash tag. And also, here's my email address for my PayPal. I used to put the PayPal link in the chat or in the comment section of the videos, but I figured this would be more easier because the PayPal link expires after a few hours. So I figured this would be a lot more easier. Or you can donate via Super Chat while I'm live on here tonight. Any donation you can give, I would greatly appreciate. Your donations go a long way to help me keep this channel going. I'm also selling official Talking and Grubbing merchandise at teespring.com. Here's the link for the Teespring store. There it is. I'm selling t-shirts like this one I'm wearing right now. Also hoodies. Fall's about to come in soon, then followed by winter, as we all dread it. And I'm selling even face masks now. And I got more items for sale on the Teespring store. Now the masks, they're cloth, you can wash them. If you got 1, 2, 3, 4, even 5, an extra one won't hurt. But if you got those hard-headed family and friends who don't want to wear one, this will make a good gift for them. Because I want you and yours to stay safe and healthy through this pandemic.
What is basketball?
So you can shop at the Teespring store right now. reasonable prices, and you could get 20% off or free shipping on your business. Here's the promo code for the 20% off. And there's the free shipping promo code.
There's a way to get an open three.
All right. Get this PayPal off of there. There we go. All right, I'm very excited for this game tonight. Can't wait to see comes out on top and takes that 3-2 lead and moves a step closer to the Eastern Conference Finals.
And I agree with Charles. I just think that it's this bad basketball at times, even in the playoffs with the best players in the world. You don't have to take a 3-point shot. You have Anthony Davis.
So definitely got to give Nick Nurse his props for the coaching job he's done in these last 2 games. Got to give him all the credit in the world for making his adjustments on both sides of the ball. This is the reason why he won, NBA Coach of the Year, which I definitely think he deserved. Even though there were a few other coaches I think that were, also contenders for that award as well, like, Miami Heat's Eric Spoelstra. He's done a good enough, a pretty good job, but I think what hurt him was the Heat fell to that 4th seed. Tell the Cycle, what's up, man? How you doing? Thanks for joining me. You said we live and ready for some action to emerge. That's right. This is going to be a great game tonight. Like I said, it seems like the Raptors got all the momentum is with them right now. The first 2 games, it was with the Celtics, but now it's shifted over to the defending champion Raptors, excuse me. It's definitely shifted over to the Raptors. The Raptors, they regained that 3-point shooting stroke. That game 4, dudes like Fred VanVleet, Pascal Siakam, Serge Ibaka, and Fred VanVleet all hit some timely threes in that game. Because Boston, they went on their run. They cut it very late, but the Raptors, they hit enough big threes down to shut the door on the Celtics and have this series tied at 2 games apiece. Pascal Siakam has played pretty well the last 2 games. Serge Ibaka has come up big. Also, Fred VanVleet, he's come up big. He's come up big in the last 2 games after pretty much struggling from the 3-point line in the first 2. Now Fred VanVleet regained his stroke, and now here we are tied at 2-2 on this Labor Day. And I definitely cannot wait to see how this game is going to unfold tonight. And soon I will be giving my keys to the game.
I'm driving the seams. As soon as it's swinging to me, I'm catching it. I'm driving the seams. And then it's going to just make 3 guys. It's going to, instead of double team, now you got 3 guys. The guy in the middle, the guy on the baseline, and the guy.
And also soon, I'm going to be working on a all-time NBA champions. As y'all know, some of y'all know last year, I did a series called, another series called the Top 10 Unsung NBA Champions. And I haven't gotten to my number 1 because, life, this pandemic, and as well as I got busy with other videos, I hadn't had a chance to do it, but I'm in the process of editing that video, so it's going to be posted soon. I'm going to have my number 1 unsung NBA champion. You know what? If you want to, you can guess in the chat But I'm not gonna say who it is on here on this live stream. Intelligent Cycle, you said Toronto has momentum. They're gonna have to come out hungry with an absolute sense of urgency. If I'm Boston, I'd have to defend Lowry and Siakam, get on the attack. That's a good key to the game until
Boston giving Toronto 2. I'm going with the Boston Celtics.
Charles Barkley done picked the Celtics to win tonight. So ain't he guaranteed it. So guess what? I guess the Raptors winning tonight. We all know how Chuck has been with his predictions in the playoffs. And let's just say not too good. I know for one thing, if I was playing the lottery, I definitely wanted to take Chuck with me. Because I know my numbers won't come out. Definitely. Yep, if you want to lose your money, roll with Charles Barkley. Just like I would never roll to a casino with him in Vegas. Because he's an expert at losing money at the casino.
We gotta win. Chuck just fell. Rest in peace, Lou Brock. Oh yeah. News of Jason Tatum. Stole the bases, Lou Brock. Great man. He's young. He doesn't know Lou Brock. Oh yeah. Everybody knows Lou.
All right, what are y'all thoughts on this game tonight? Leave them here. Put them in the chat. Definitely want to know what's your thoughts on this game tonight. And I'm going to give my keys to the game on what I think both teams need to do in order to grab the 3-2 lead here in this series.
She may not know how her daughter's backpack is made brighter, but she feels better knowing that it is. At 3M, we make life improving.
Right, I had to check on something. Now, here are my keys to the game for the Raptors and the Celtics. Starting with the Raptors. Now, the Raptors, they got to definitely continue the ball movement that they've been displaying these last two games. You know, also they got to get to their offensive sets quickly because the Raptors have had, issues with, going through some offensive lows. So they got to definitely stay out of that. Now, they definitely haven't had the offensive lows in the last two games like they did in the first two games. So they got to have quick offense. They got to keep the ball movement going, because when they have the ball movement, guys get open for, shots. Also gives other guys cuts to the basket. And that'll definitely keep that Celtics defense off balance. Also, the Celtics definitely got to keep containing Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. You know, in the game 4 victory, they ran a lot of double teams at Jason Tatum, and also went back to the box and one defense that definitely limited Steph Curry and the Golden State Warriors in last year's NBA Finals. So, you know, they definitely need to put a little more of that box one in there because they definitely did a good job on Tatum, you know, Tatum and Brown in the last 2 games. So they definitely need to run, you know, have that, add a little bit more of that in their arsenal. Celtics Cycle, you said, I've got a feeling who's going to be the unsung NBA champions between 2 teams. Okay, which 2 teams you think, Intelligence Cycle? Put it in the chat. Now, also, the Raptors definitely got to win the rebounding battle. So Marc Gasol, Serge Ibaka, they got to come up big on the glass. So does Siakam. They definitely got to keep the Celtics off that glass. If the Raptors can play the defense that they've been playing the last 2 games and contain Tatum, Brown, also Kemba, they did a pretty solid job on Kemba in game 4. You know, every point Kemba had 20 plus something points in game 4. He had to fight for every point he had. They made it tough for Kemba in game 4. If the also the Raptors bench has to come up big as well. That's another reason why the Raptors have evened up this series, their bench. If they can do that, they definitely will have a chance to go up 3-2 after tonight. Now, for the Celtics got to shoot better here tonight. You know, they were shooting pretty good in the first 2 games, but the last 2 games, they've been horrible. They have been absolute horrible, you know, shooting. Also, the Celtics defensively got to contain Lowry, Siakam, you know, Van Fleet. Also, they got to be more aggressive on the attack offensively. They gotta be more on the attack here. The last 2 games, the Celtics have not been on the attack. If they can be more on the attack, then that will bode well for them. Definitely gotta get Tatum and Brown going early, as well as Kemba. You know, Tatum and Brown, they definitely have struggled these last 2 games, especially Brown. Brown has kind of disappeared in the last 2 games. You know, you haven't heard his name called that much. So if Jaylen Brown can have a big game, that definitely bodes well for the Celtics. Celtics, they got to win the bench battle. So dudes like Wanamaker, Cantor, Williams, they definitely got to come up big off the bench. And the Celtics, they got to find a way to win the rebounding battle, especially getting offensive rebounds, because the more offensive rebounds they get, the more opportunities they'll have to score. And the ball is tipping. It's won by the Celtics, and we are underway here in Game 5. Marcus Smart with the ball. Give it to Brown. Back to Smart. And Brown hits the 3. The Celtics lead 3-0. Van Fleet, Lowry, Anunoby, Gasol, and Siakam are all on the floor for the Raptors. Raptors get their first crack on offense. Marc Gasol with the jumper. Rolls off the rim. Tatum with the rebound. Boston coming down the floor. Back to Brown. No, back to Kemba, excuse me. To Smart. Then to Kemba. No, that's Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown from three once again misses. Raptors with the rebound. Lowry down the floor. Tried to go all the way to the hole, but was walled off. Gives it out to Siakam. Siakam puts up the three. And the three air balls. Mark with the rebound. Celtics down the floor. As Smart misses the three on the other end, Raptors with the rebound. Larry with the ball. Larry puts up the three. Can't get it to go. Boston with the rebound. Raptors, they're settling. They kick it out to Smart. Smart gets it out to Kemba. To Jaylen Brown. And Jaylen Brown misses the three, and it rolls behind the backboard and out of bounds. Raptors get the ball back. Raptors don't settle for the three. Go inside. Go inside. Van Fleet brings up the ball. Gets it into Siakam. And Siakam loses the ball out of bounds as it goes off his leg. That's Anunoby. That is Siakam. Siakam loses out of bounds. Excuse me. Okay, intelligence cycle, you think it's between the 95 Rockets and the 83 Sixers. You'll find out soon. And Kemba Walker gets his first points of the game. 5-0 Celtics. Van Fleet with the ball. Gives it to Gasol. Back to Van Fleet. Van Fleet gets it out to Larry. Larry hits the three. 5-3 Celtics. Boston with the ball. And a whistle. As they call Fred Van Fleet for the foul. Ball out of bounds. Side out. Wow. Kemba's averaging 13 points against the Raptors here in this series. They double team Kemba. They get it to Tice. Smart. Back to Tatum. Tatum gets it to Smart. And Smart gets called for the travel, so the Raptors get the ball back. Van Fleet brings the ball up the floor. Gives it to Larry. Larry goes inside. Wow, shot blocked by Tice. Celtics running down the floor, but Brown drives to the hole and gets fouled by Van Fleet, and Jaylen Brown will go to the free throw line. Oh, no, that was Kemba Walker with the block on Larry. My mistake. Brown hits the first. Brown hits the second. 7-3 Celtics. Larry with the ball. Gives it to Siakam. Siakam to Gasol. And Anunoby couldn't get the layup to go, but gets the offensive rebound. And he's fouled. Nice hustle by Anunoby there. No, it's a jump ball. So it's going to be between Brown and Anunoby. Wow, Anunoby misses a point-blank layup.
Not sure that should have been a jump ball. Not sure too.
That should have been a jump ball. That should have been a foul on Brown. That should have been a foul. All right, the ball is up, and the Celtics win the tip. They give it to Tatum. Tatum back gives it out, kicks it out to Smart. Smart can't hit the three. Gasol with the rebound. Gives it to Van Fleet. Van Fleet gives it back to Gasol. And Van Fleet gives it to Gasol. And the layup to go. Celtics with the rebound. Running down the floor. And Tice throws the hammer down. 9-3 Celtics. Nice run, Celtics. Van Fleet brings the ball up. Gives it to Lowry. Lowry gives it to Gasol. Gasol back to Lowry. Gives it to Anunoby. Anunoby puts up the three. Misses. Tatum with the rebound. Gives it to Brown. And Tatum goes to the hole but gets called for the offensive foul. And the Raptors will get the ball back. The Raptors, they're doing too much dribble, too much one-on-one play. Definitely got to give credit Marc Gasol for drawing the charge there on Tatum.
Stands right in there and takes the charge. I see him grimacing it, so he's paying a little bit for it. But that's what you've got to do if you want to win games. You've got to be able to give up your body and make plays.
Van Fleet with the ball. Van Fleet can't get the three to go. Celtics with the rebound. Tatum gives Brown. Brown can't get the jumper to go. Marc Gasol fights for the rebound, gives it to Lowry. Lowry gives it to Gasol. Gasol puts up the three. Can't get it to go, but Anunoby gets the rebound. Anunoby puts it back up and in. 9-5 Celtics. The Raptors, they're playing some pretty solid defense here on the Celtics, but they cannot get their offense going. That's the only problem. Kimball with the ball. Van Fleet guarding him. Wow, Kimball gets the roll to go. 11-5 Celtics. Lowry with the ball. Lowry kicks it out to Van Fleet. Van Fleet tried to go up for the shot, but ball goes out of bounds. The Celtics will get it back. Timeout is called. Celtics off to a pretty good start. They lead by they lead 11-5.
Official automotive partner of the NBA. And by Auto Trader, the only
All right, what are y'all thoughts on this first quarter so far?
There's nothing easy in this series. These two teams really getting after it. As you said, both of them, Brian, top four defenses in the league in the regular season, and they are the top two defenses in the playoffs. And you see Toronto now still going to be in that zone, but they've adjusted now.
All right, Serge Ibaka comes into the game. Celtics bringing the ball up the floor. Marcus Smart with it. Gives it to Tatum. Gives it back to Smart. Tatum does. Marcus Smart with the ball. Can't almost lost it, but Kimba regains it. Wanamaker can't get it to go. Raptors with the rebound. They give it to Lowry as the Celtics lead 14-5. Siakam goes to the hole, count it, and one. Oh, wow, it's a foul before the shot.
Transition teams in the league, they were second in the regular season in points on turnovers.
So the Raptors will get it out of bounds side out. I thought that was a foul.
But for the most part, Stan, Boston has done an excellent job getting back. Now they are foregoing offensive rebounds.
Siakam gives it to Ibaka. Ibaka gives it to Lowry. He's waiting for someone to Anunoby. Back to Ibaka. Wow. Raptors lose the ball. Get it back, but now it's a 24-second violation. No, wow, it's a jump ball. Wow.
Called the jump ball. Toronto's having a tough time hanging on to the ball right now. 4 turnovers already. Courtney Kirkland's telling the timer what he wants on the clock over there. 0.3, which basically means there's no chance for Toronto to get a shot right here. By the time
All right, so it's going to be a jump ball between Lowry and...
If I were Toronto in this situation, I would purposely violate. I can't get a shot anyway.
Lowry and Brown. Looks like it's Lowry Brown once again.
Sure that I would just violate. So they got to take the ball out of bounds so I can get back and get my defense set. There's nothing to be gained by trying to win this jump anyway.
Okay, the Celtics make a substitution. Takes Tatum out the game and brings in Ojale. Wow, the Celtics win the tip. Celtics with the ball leading by 9. Smart gives the ball to Tice, and Siakam is called for the foul. Tice go to the line. Shoot 2.
Toronto's still in this zone, but Boston gets him scrambling. Wanamaker's able to drive the ball into the heart of that zone. Siakam comes down.
Wow, Siakam took a shot to the jewels, and that's what caused them to give Tice the karate kick to the face. So it's just like a ripple effect. Siakam gets hit in the jewels. He gives Tice a karate kick. Tice hits the first free throw.
Basket bonus during the NBA playoffs. FanDuel gives you more ways to win with sports betting, daily fantasy, and free-to-play games. Well, it was impressive that Siakam was able to kick the ball.
Tice gets the second to go. 16-5. Celtics by 11. Wow.
Just to make sure he didn't get a basket up. A couple of free throws. No points over 3 minutes.
And Toronto has not scored in the last 3 minutes. Larry gets it to, Ibaka gives it to Larry. Larry gets it back from Ibaka. Wow. Powell goes inside, but Tice comes up with the block. Celtics running down the floor. Wow. Oh, and Brown throws the hammer down. 18-5 Celtics. Siakam with the ball. Wow, that was a hell of a slam by Brown. Gives to Ibaka. Ibaka goes inside, lays it up. 18-7 Celtics. And that ends their 3-minute drought of not scoring. Celtics with the ball. Brad Stevens calls the timeout to talk things over.
Celtics and Jaylen Brown have come out aggressive tonight. Dunk of the night for him.
Man, the Celtics, they've just been tenacious defensively. They've executed well on the offensive end so far. You know, they've passed the ball well. They played pretty good in transition so far. The Raptors, they have been too stagnant offensively. Very stagnant offensively. You know, they're not getting to there quick enough. Also, too much one-on-one ball. They're not, they got to pick up their pace offensively. And they definitely need to change up their defense and stop running so much zone. Maybe do some boxing one or some man-to-man defense. Because the zone is not working for them. And plus, the Celtics got them scrambling. Intelligent Cycle, you said it's almost like Siakam kicked Tyson in the face watching the Karate Kid. All right, the Raptors with the ball. Van Fleet has it. He's being walled. Gives it to Anunoby. Anunoby with the step back jumper. Gets it to go. 18-9. Celtics. And Anunoby has 7 points for the Raptors. Tatum's back in the game. Goes in the post. And Wanamaker hits the 3. Wow. 21-9 Celtics.
going to shoot a lot of them, but when he's open, he's a very, very good shooter.
Raptors with the ball.
3 points attempted per game. That's in the regular season. Shot it at 36% this year. That's going to be a foul on Wanamaker.
Okay, it's Wanamaker's call with the foul. The Raptors, they are being stacked. They're stagnant offensively right now. As Robert Williams comes off the bench for the Celtics.
Robert Williams, the third, checks in. Good minutes for Tice.
Tice sits down.
Daniel Tice will exit with 4 points and a block.
They get it into Ibaka. Ibaka gives it to Van Fleet. Back to Ibaka. Ibaka puts up the 3. And he can't get it to go. Celtics with the rebound. Williams gives it to Wanamaker. And Walker misses the 3. Fred Van Fleet brings up the ball for the Raptors. Van Fleet gives it out to Anunoby, and Anunoby can't get the 3 to go. Celtics with the rebound. The foul is called on the Celtics. Foul before the shot.
Very good with their spacing and their ball movement. Virtually every time down. Really good look.
Siakam will go to the bench and take a breather.
So right now, Boston. Pretty dominant this first quarter at both ends. Talk about their 38 threes missed.
They inbound the ball to Tatum. Tatum with the step back jumper. And he gets it to go. 23-9 Celtics.
Yeah, how about that? So they missed all these open shots. And now probably the toughest shot they've had in the last 5 minutes.
Van Fleet brings the ball up the floor.
He does a great job. First Tatum makes that. Boston is holding Toronto to single digits as we come to the end of this first quarter.
Van Fleet puts up the 3. And he can't get it to go. Tatum with the ball. Tatum. Wow. Gets the floater to go off the glass. 25-9 Celtics. Man, the Celtics have dominated this first quarter just like they did in game 1. Larry was unsure what he wanted to do. He didn't know if he wanted to pass or shoot, but he draws the foul and he'll go to the free throw line.
You know, you'll get opportunities to drive it all the way to the rim and ring the bell. Going off 1 foot, or get into those congested situations.
Larry hits the first. Virtual still looking to be as usual. All right, so Larry is about to attempt the second free throw. Larry puts it up, gets the second one though. 25-11. Celtics with 23.3 left to go in this first quarter, which has been all Celtics. Kimba brings the ball up the court, gives it to Tatum. As the Celtics are going to hold for the final shot of the quarter. Tatum with the ball. 6 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Tatum dancing. Puts up the three. Doesn't get to go. And that's the end of the first quarter, which was all Celtics. And this ties the fewest points in a quarter in a playoff game in franchise history for the Raptors, as the Celtics are trailing by 14. No, excuse me. My mistake. They trail 25-11. Yep, the Celtics are trailing by 14 points after one. I mean, the Raptors are trailing by 14 points after one. Intelligent Cycle, you said Celtics game plan is going well. I don't know how teams think the zone defense will work on teams when they're moving the ball. Trap them up the floor. If I'm the Raptors, at least get about several turnovers. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They need to trap more because the zone defense is not working for them right now. They need to switch up their defensive game plan. Definitely will run more traps. Also, I will mix up the boxing one a little. Put some of that in there. If they can trap them up the court, they could definitely. Well, they will definitely have an opportunity to get turnovers. I definitely agree with you on that intelligent cycle. Definitely agree. All right. So, what are y'all thoughts on the first quarter so far? But I definitely think, and also the Raptors offensively, they got to get into their sets more quicker. They got to run their offense more quicker. They've settled for too many jumpers. They've been very sure it's too hero ball being played right now. They got to get guys involved. And Fred VanVleet already has 3 personal fouls, and he'll sit down. Tatum was at the free throw line with the Celtics leading 30-16 here in the early part of the second quarter. Tatum puts up the first free throw. Tatum puts up, attempts the second pair, gets that to go. 33-16 Celtics. Raptors with the ball. Powell brings it to the floor. Powell gets to Ibaka. Back to Powell. They give it to Powell. Powell hits the three. 33-19 Celtics. The Raptors, they definitely got to get a few stops and scores to go on a nice run here to cut into this deficit. Celtics with the ball. Kemba puts up the three. Can't get it to go. Ibaka with the rebound. Gives it to Lowry. Lowry kicks it out to Powell for another three. Can't get that one to go. Tatum with the rebound. Celtics up the floor. Tatum gives it to Williams. Tatum gives it back to Williams. And there's a foul called. Celtics keep it side out. Tatum inbounds the ball. Wow, Smart goes all the way to the hole for the layup. 35-19 Celtics. Siakam's back. It is in the game. He has the ball. Get it into Ibaka. Ibaka goes inside. Gets the layup to go. 35-21 Celtics. But they definitely got to get some stops here, the Raptors. Celtics with the ball. Kemba gives it to Smart. Back to Kemba. They only got 4 seconds to go on the shot clock. Tatum puts up the three. Misses. Rebound, back tap. Toronto comes up with it. Van Fleet has the ball. He's back in the game. He has 3 fouls. Gives it to Lowry. Lowry goes inside. Gets the layup to go. 5-23 Celtics. Raptors, they got to get some stops and scores if they want to cut into this deficit. They got to get some stops and scores. Wow, Tatum goes all the way inside for the layup. 37-23. You got to stop him. You definitely got to put the clamps on Tatum. Van Fleet is on. Van Fleet. Fouls called on the Celtics. Yeah, there was nobody in front of Tatum. Somebody on the Raptors should have rotated back to the front of the rim. I meant to say that's Jaylen Brown. My mistake. Kemba's returning. Anunoby's coming back into the game. Tatum sits down and takes a breather. Ibaka sits down. Excuse me. Lowry inbounds the ball to Van Fleet. Van Fleet makes his move to the basket and lays it up and in. 37-25 Celtics. Nice move by Van Fleet. Celtics with the ball. Kemba Walker with it. Wow, and they give it to Brown. He lays it up and in. 39-25 Celtics. No way you should let anybody catch the ball that deep. Van Fleet with it. Gives it to Siakam. Siakam goes inside. Kicks it out to Lowry. Puts up the three. Can't get it to go. Here comes the Celtics. And the Raptors come with the steal. Fred Van Fleet. Wow, the Celtics take it right back. Man. Nice job by the Celtics of getting back on defense. They have the ball. Kemba has the ball. Goes all the way up and lays it up and in. 41-25 Celtics. Raptors with the ball. And the Celtics have 20 points in the paint to the Raptors 10. Siakam goes inside, gets it to Lowry. Anunoby shot is blocked. Siakam kicks it out to Powell. Can't get the three to go. But there's a foul called. Timeout is called. As the Celtics have dominated this first half. Y'all excuse me, I have to step away for a moment. I'll be right back. Sorry about that, y'all. I'm back. The Celtics are continuing to dominate the Raptors. And the Celtics lead 50-27. As the Celtics are on an 11-0 run. Tatum misses the three. Siakam with the board. And I'm about to get into some dinner here with some spinach and country fried steak. Wow, Anunoby gets the ball stolen from behind. Here come the Celtics. Wow, and Marcus Smart hits the three, 53-27 Celtics. Man, Raptors call timeout. Man, the Celtics are just getting any and everything they wanted in this first half. Celtics have just broken down the Raptors defense. Celtics 60-32. Raptors missed the shot on the other end. They had two opportunities. Jaylen Brown misses the three. And the Celtics keep it as Boucher couldn't keep the rebound inbound. So the Celtics get a new possession. Siakam sits down. Okay, Kimba gets it to. Now they get it to Kimba. Kimba jumper doesn't get to go. Here come the Raptors. Lowry with the ball. And Thomas gets the three to go. 60-35 with 11 seconds left here in the first half. Man. The Celtics have just dominated this first half. Wow, and Kimba gets the shot off in time right at the buzzer. So the Celtics will take a 62-35 lead here at halftime. Man, everything's going for the Celtics way here in this first half. So what are y'all thoughts on this first half? As the Celtics have just dominated the Raptors here in this first half. Pretty much from start to finish. Some good country fried steak is good. And gotta give a lot of props to the Celtic defense. They've done a great job of limiting, Lowry, Van Fleet, Siakam, and the shots that the Raptors were getting in the last two games. They have definitely taken those shots away. And the Celtics have definitely done a great job of shooting the ball. It's like the Celtics have just came out of the locker room just firing those shots. But the Raptors, they're definitely running too much zone, and it hasn't been working because the Celtics have done a great job of passing the ball. Also, excuse me, the Celtics, the bench has done pretty positive. Wanamaker's been solid. So has Williams. So has Ojale. They contributed some positive minutes. But the Raptors, like I said, they've gone, they have definitely relied too much on the zone defense. It hasn't worked out for them. They definitely need to switch up their defense here in the second half. Matter of fact, they actually should have made the adjustment first quarter. Nick Nurse coaching staff should have. They definitely should have made the adjustment in the midpoint of the first quarter and went with a different defensive game plan because it's not work. It hasn't been working for them. They should have went in, mixed in a little boxing one, or do more double teams and trapping of, say, a Tatum or a Brown or even Kimba. Just to try something different. instead of just sticking with the um, zone defense that hasn't been working. We know Chuck with his big old chug head self, he's gloating right now over his guarantee. Say I'm lagging in and out, Roxy. It might be my connection. I apologize. But thanks for excuse me. But thanks for letting me know. Right now, Jaylen Brown has 16, Tatum with 12, Smart with 10. All have combined 423. Well, only combined 423 from 3 in game 4. Sorry about that, y'all. Just been hungry. I ain't really ate nothing today. Y'all bear with me. Y'all know how it is. Sometimes when you haven't eaten anything, you get hungry. But for the Raptors to really have a chance to come back in this game, the first few minutes of the third quarter, they got to get some stops and scores by at least 10 plus in a row. They cannot continue letting the Celtics keep on scoring, because the more they score, the more the game is going to be out of reach. And they definitely got to switch up their game plan. They got to go away from the zone, start doing some boxing one or man to man. And even doing some trapping. Oh, excuse me. I'm going to swallow the bone. Y'all ain't see that. Call me HD. You said crack. What is that supposed to mean? But for the Celtics, Definitely got to keep up the same game plan, especially offensively and defensively. You know, they got to be active, have hands. You know, because this is, you know, you're still playing the defending champs, and they're not going to go down without a fight. They're not going to give you the game. You got to take it from them. Oh, call me. You're from Spain. How you doing? How you doing? Which part of Spain are you from? Sorry about that. Okay, Bozzy, you said idol. What do you mean? This is good. Man, this is good. Okay, from Barcelona. How is it in Barcelona? Call me. Well, I appreciate it, Bozzy. Thank you. Definitely can't wait to see game 3 between the Nuggets and the Clippers. Both, you know, tied at 1 game apiece. Definitely going to see who's going to take that 2-1 lead after tonight. As the Nuggets got a hell of a win in game 2. Almost finished with this dinner here. Indeed. That's good right there. But also, the Celtics got to continue with the ball movement. They've done a good job of finding guys open, also finding guys cutting to the lane for layups and dunks. And I definitely like that the Celtics have been showing on the defensive end. You know, getting after it, putting their bodies on the line, trying to hustle for the 50-50 balls. Squeezable male, how you doing? I just got done eating some spinach and country fried steak for dinner. Okay, Bazzi, you from Barcelona too? All right. I've thought about going to Barcelona. I hear Barcelona's real nice. I definitely Definitely want to visit Barcelona somewhere down the line. Intelligent Cycle, you said even Charles Barkley made solid points. I think this game pretty much is at its breaking point. Celtics tore him up, but Westbrook, man, he gave the game away yesterday. Just wow. Calm, you said in Spain it's 2 in the morning. Wow, y'all up two. Wow, man, you up this late? And Boz, you said it's true that Barcelona is nice. Okay, okay. Yep, I definitely want to visit Barcelona sometime. That's always been one of my foreign countries that I thought about visiting. Yeah, because it's only after 8 here in the US. Had to give me some pink lemonade there. All right, the third quarter has started here in the early going. Celtics lead 62-39. Marcus Smart is called for the blocking foul on Siakam. Siakam is at the free throw line, about to shoot two. Like I said, for the Raptors to get back in this game, they gotta, you know, chomp it, dig into the deficit slowly. They can't try to get it all back in one swoop. I mean, K 62-37 Celtics. But the Raptors with the ball, Larry gets it into Gasol. Raptors missed the three, but Siakam gets the offensive board, puts it back up and in. 62-39 Celtics. Here, the Raptors, they got to start on a 10-0 run. They got to get some stops and scores. Smart with the ball, gets it out to Brown. Almost lost it out of bounds. Gets it back to Smart. Smart with the three. Wow, off the side of the backboard. Lowry tracks down the rebound. Well, not tracks down the rebound, goes out of bounds. Raptors get the ball back. Van Fleet gets it into Gasol. Gets it into Lowry. Lowry gets it back to Gasol. Gasol about to make a move. Gives it to Siakam. Back to Lowry. Back to Gasol. Gasol gets it to Van Fleet. And the Celtics get called for the foul. So they'll take it out of bounds, side out. Call me, you said it's fantastic. Come here. Boz, you say you from Japan too. Okay. All right. Another foul called on the Celtics. Raptors keep it. Lowry inbounds the ball to Siakam. Siakam goes all the way to the hole, scores 641 Celtics. Celtics with the ball. Kimba with it. Kimba gets inside, goes all the way to the hole, lays it up, and lays it in. 64-41 Celtics. That's too easy. Kimba with 10 points. Siakam with the ball, gives it to Gasol. Back to Lowry. To Anunoby. Back to Siakam. Siakam trying to make a move on Smart. Siakam. Wow. Couldn't get the hook shot to go. Smart with the rebound. Smart gets it to Tatum. Tatum back to Smart. Brown puts up the three. And it's good. Jaylen Brown from downtown. 67-41 Celtics. Van Fleet with the ball, goes inside, but gets fouled. No, they call a goaltend. And that's going to be on Tatum. As Van Fleet got the ball up in time. 67-43 Celtics with 8:33 to go here in the third. Bozzy, you just playing now, man. Come on. No, I'm just playing. Bozzy, see you later. Have a nice day, wherever you are. Tatum gets the ball out to Smart. Smart thought about the three, but didn't take it. And the Raptors come up with the steal. Down the court is Van Fleet. Van Fleet goes all the way inside, lays it up and in. 67-45 Celtics. And looks like Van Fleet also got the and one. And Brad Stevens calls time to talk things over. So this is a nice solid start here by the Celtics here in this third quarter. The Raptors in this third quarter as they're trying to fight their way back into this game. Y'all excuse me for a moment. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back, y'all. Here in this third quarter, with 8:05 left to go, 67-45 Celtics. Raptors are trying to claw their way back into this game. Celtics with the ball out of the timeout. Okay, Raptors are trying to do more trapping up the court. They get it into Kemba. Kemba gives it to Tatum. Tatum gives it to to Smart. Smart can't get the layup to go, but he is fouled and he will go to the line and shoot two. Okay, Smart gets the first free throw to go. These virtual fans still looking creepy. Smart gets the second one to go. 69-45 Celtics with 7:42 left to go here in the third. Raptors with the ball. Van Fleet with it. Makes a move inside. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Anunoby stops, gives it to Van Fleet. Van Fleet on the drive. Wow, gets the layup to go. 67-47 Celtics. They get it into Tatum. There's a volleyball for the rebound, and the Celtics come up with it. You're the Raptors. You got to secure that rebound. Kemba making a move on Siakam, and he gets the jumper to go. Pretty move by Kemba Walker. 71-47 Celtics. Van Fleet with the ball. Kicks it out to Siakam. Siakam can't get the three to go. Tice with the rebound. Gives it to Tatum. Tatum gets it into Kemba. Back to Tatum. Gets it into Smart. And he is fouled and he'll go to the line. Unless it's a foul on the pass. There's a foul on the pass, so Celtics are inbound. Tice gives it to Smart. Smart gives it back to Tice. Tice throws the hammer down. 73-47 Celtics. Man, they're picking up where they off. Tice with 8 points, 4 rebounds, 2 blocks. Fred Van Fleet with the ball. Gets it into Siakam. Siakam goes inside, almost lost it, gives it to Powell. Powell puts up the three, can't get it to go. Siakam gets the offensive board, and he's caught. Can't get the offensive board, and it's a loose ball foul. Celtics with the ball. Tatum with the ball. No. Kemba with the ball. Kemba goes all the way inside, lays it up and in. 75-47 Celtics. Kemba with 14 points. They get it into Powell. Back to Van Fleet. They give it to Ibaka. Ibaka gives it to Lowry. Lowry gets it into Powell. Powell throws it down. 75-49 Celtics. And Kyle Lowry has been struggling all game long. Celtics with the ball. Kimber with it. Gets it to Tice. Tice with the pull-up jumper. And gets it to go. Man, Tice has had a nice game here tonight. 77-49. Wow, I didn't know Tice had the jumper in him. Raptors with the ball. Lowry. Wow. That's going to be a backcourt violation, and the Celtics will get it back. What are y'all thoughts on this third quarter? As the Raptors call timeout. As they're in a 77-49 deficit. All right. Also, make sure y'all join me tomorrow for 2 live streams, doubleheader. All right. So make sure y'all join me for back-to-back live streams tomorrow. It's going to be game 5 between the Heat and the Bucks as the Heat try to close out that series. Then there's game 3 between the Lakers and the Rockets. The Bucks and the Heat at 6:30. The Lakers and the Rockets at 9 o'clock. So y'all make sure you're here for those live streams. Definitely can't wait to see those games. Right there we go. Just showing you the live streams that I'll be doing tomorrow night. Game 5, that's game 5 between the Bucks and the Heat. Then game 3 between the Lakers and the Rockets. The Celtics leading 79-52 here late in the third quarter. Tice with the ball. And he goes all the way inside and lays it up and in, gets the and one and has the chance for the three-point play. Wow. Wow, he has the chance to put the Celtics up 30. Unless it was fouled before the shot. And it looks like it was fouled before the shot. So he'll just attempt 2 free throws. Tice misses the first. Okay, Tice is about to attempt the second free throw. Tice splits the pair 80-52. Celtics. Raptors get the ball. Down by 18. Van Fleet with the ball. Gets it into Lowry. They double team Lowry. Gets it into Van Fleet. Back out to Powell. Puts up the 3. Misses. Tice with the rebound. 3:09 left to go here in the fourth quarter. It's been all Boston like it's been all game long. They get it into Kemba. Back out to Tatum. Tatum goes inside, lays it up and in. 82-52. Celtics by 30. Wow. This has been an annihilation here. Van Fleet with the ball. Gets it to Ibaka. He kicks it out to Van Fleet. Van Fleet hits the 3. 82-55. Boston. With a little bit over 2 minutes remaining here in the third quarter. Celtics can't get the 3. Ibaka with the rebound. Van Fleet almost had it stolen. Gets to Ibaka. Ibaka can't hit the 3. The rebound comes to Tatum. Gives it to Tice. Gives it to Kemba. Kemba can't get the 3 to go. Lowry with the rebound. He puts up the 3, and it's good. Kyle Lowry from downtown. 82-58. Boston with 1:28 left to go here in the third. Kemba has the ball, gives it to Tatum. Wow, Larry gets called for the foul. And the Raptors are over the limit, so Boston will be shooting free throws. Tatum is at the line. Tatum hits the first. Larry still trying to plead his case to the ref about the foul that was called on him. And Larry gets called for the tech. And Tatum can't hit the technical free throw. Tatum gets the second free throw to go. 84-58. Boston with under a minute remaining here in the third quarter. Van Fleet with the ball, gives it to Powell. The Raptors get the jumper to go. 84-60. With 55 seconds left here in the third quarter. Kemba with the three, and he gets it to go. Kemba Walker from downtown. 87-60 Celtics. 45 seconds here in the third quarter. 17. That's his first three-point make of the night. The Raptors can't get the three to go. Boston with the rebound. They're going to try to hold it for the last shot of the quarter. They get the double team and Raptors get the steal. Van Fleet puts up the three, and it's good from downtown by Van Fleet. 87-63 Boston. 5 seconds left here in the third. Tatum kicks it outside, gets it to Kemba, puts up the three at there. Can't get it to go. That's the end of the third quarter. And it's been all Boston as they lead 87-63. Kemba Walker definitely did pretty good in the third quarter. 17 points on the night. As the Celtics are trying to go up 3-2 in this series and trying to move one step closer to the Eastern Conference Finals for the first time since 2018. But definitely like the defense that I've seen from the Celtics, Raptors. They've been trying to do everything to claw back in this game. They got a few turnovers. They got some scores. But Boston, every time it seems like the Raptors are making some headway, the Celtics always have an answer. And definitely got to give credit to Tice here tonight. He's played a pretty nice game here. You know, he's been that man in the middle. He's gotten a couple of block shots. He has 10 points, 4 rebounds. I'm still, oh man, I'm looking at Twitter. They're still showing the Siakam kick to Tyson's face. I guess Siakam was trying to channel his inner Bruce Leroy. For y'all don't know what that reference is, that's from a movie called The Last Dragon. Well, for all my folks that were born in the 80s, y'all get it. Okay, start of the fourth quarter. Celtics are leading 89-66. The Raptors, they got at least go on a 15 to nothing run to really chip into this deficit. As Wanamaker tried to get it to go, but it goes out of bounds, so it goes back to the Raptors. Van Fleet brings the ball up the court. Gets it into Powell. Powell lays it up and in. 89-68. Celtics. Celtics with the ball. Kemba goes inside. Raptors get the steal. Running down the floor. They put up the three. Can't get it to go. Celtics with the rebound. That was Powell on the missed three. They get it into Wanamaker. No, to Tatum. Tatum can't get it to go. Here come the Raptors. And the Celtics foul them to stop the fast break. Actually, that was some good defense by Ibaka as he gets the block on Tatum. Kemba will sit down to take a breather. Van Fleet with the ball. Gives it to Ibaka. Ibaka gives it to Raptors kicked it out for the three, couldn't get it to go. Celtics with the rebound, Tatum with it. Should have kept him trying to go inside on that possession. Wow, bad pass by Tatum. Van Fleet with the steal. Van Fleet kicks it out to Ibaka. And the Raptors can't get the three to go. Stop selling for threes. Go inside. You can't keep selling for threes. Go inside. Don't try to get it all back in one swoop. They get it into Williams. Yeah. And the Celtics are, well, not fouled. They get it into Robert Williams. He goes to the line. Ibaka will sit down on the bench. Oh, wait a minute. Williams is not going to the line. Side out. Tatum misses the layup, gets the offensive rebound. That's another thing. You got to get the 50-50 balls. They give it to Brown. Brown kicks it out to Smart. Another foul is called. Out of bounds, side out. Tatum gets it into Williams. Brown can't keep the ball as it's stripped. Norman Powell goes all the way to the hole. Can't get the layup to go, but he is fouled. Or no, that's Van Fleet. Yeah, it's Van Fleet. Gets fouled. He's headed to the line to shoot 2 free throws. As he has 16 points here tonight. Van Fleet hits the first. Van Fleet gets the second to go. 89-70 Boston. Wow. All the way inside. Brown gets the layup to go. 91-70 Boston. Van Fleet brings the ball up. Powell puts up the three, and it's good. 91-73. Looks like it might be a 4-point play also. As they get Grant Williams. Yep, it is a 4-point play for the Raptors as they get Grant Williams for the foul. So Powell will step to the line and try to complete the 4-point play and misses it. Definitely can't miss that when you're trying to come back. Celtics with the ball. Walker takes the hit inside, and he'll go to the free throw line.
Well, Kimball Walker doing just what we saw with Fred VanVleet, getting into the body of Chris Boucher to make it hard for him to get to the ball on the block shot, and draws the foul. Small guards in the NBA, if you're going to take the ball to the basket, you've got to be able to use your body to shield defenders. So
Kemba's at the line, shooting 2, misses the first.
Especially when he has his hands on his head and the incredulous looks that he gives, and he's got that Disney bracelet on, you know, the one that gets you into your room. There it is. There's a lot of parents that can relate to that look while they have their children at Disney. Always a lot of fun.
Kemba splits the pair. 92-73 Celtics. 6:59 left to go here in this fourth quarter. Wow. Toronto gets called for the loose ball foul. Celtics will have the ball back out of the timeout. Yep, you definitely need all the points you can get if you're the Raptors. You can't miss a 4-point play opportunity. So the Celtics will get the ball back on the timeout. Y'all excuse me for a minute. I'll be back. All right, I'm back. Kimba splits the pair, 93-73. Celtics back by 20. But they get the offensive board. Tice gets it and is fouled, and he'll head to the free throw line. No, it's a loose ball foul on Tice. Raptors with the ball. They bring it up the court. Get it into Powell. Foul is called on the Celtics. Looks like it's on Brown. So the Raptors will have it out of bounds, side out. Get it in. They get it into Powell. They put up the three. Can't get it to go. Celtics with the rebound. That's Brown. Tatum gets it to Kimba. But there's a foul call. And Tice got the offensive board. 95-73 a few minutes ago. My mistake. As the Raptors will call for the goaltend. Tatum's at the free throw line. Tatum puts up gets the first to go. 96-73. Boston. Tatum gets the second one to go. 97-73. Boston. As they have pretty much dominated this game 5. Right, and the shot goes in for the Raptors, 97-75, with a little over 5 minutes left to go here in this fourth quarter. Kimba with the ball. He puts up the three, can't get it to go. Raptors get the rebound. Coming down the court, and they are fouled. So there will be free throws for the Raptors. They get the first to go. 97-76. Hollis Jefferson gets the second one to go. 97-77. With just 5:34 left to go in this fourth quarter. They get it into Tatum. Get it into Brown. Brown with the jumper. Bounces and can't get it to go. Raptors with the rebound. Hollis Jefferson gets it in the pile. And the three goes for the Raptors. 97-80. 17-point game. But the Raptors get called for the foul. It's on Hollis Jefferson. They're over the penalty. Celtics will be shooting free throws. Kemba's at the line. He hits the first. Kemba gets the second to go. 99-80. Raptors. Powell with the ball. Hollis Jefferson throws the hammer down. 99-82. Celtics. As the Raptors try to trap Kemba, he gets it into Tatum. Tatum gets it inside, and the shot goes 101-82 Celtics. Powell with the ball. Gives it to Hollis Jefferson, back to Powell. Puts up the three, can't get it to go. Brown with the rebound. Gets inside, spins. Can't get the layup to go, but he is fouled and he will shoot two. I know Nick Nurse definitely can't believe what has happened to his team after they won the last two games. Now they're staring at a 3-2 hole. So they got to definitely find a way. So he's definitely got to figure out what adjustments he needs to make for Game 6 in order for the Raptors to win that game and force the decisive Game 7. Or otherwise, their repeat hopes will come to an end Wednesday night. Kemba sits down on the bench. His night is done. Runs a pair. 103-82 Celtics with under 4 remaining. Jaylen Brown with 25 points. The Raptors couldn't get the layup to go. Tice with the board. And Jaylen Brown gets all the way inside for the layup. 105-82 Celtics. All right, timeout is called as the Celtics are closing in on a 3-2 lead in this series. And they're going to try to close it out Wednesday in Game 6, or will Toronto win and force that decisive Game 7? Definitely going to find out. Because the Raptors definitely going to have to make some major adjustments if they want to win Game 6. They definitely got to make sure that they can execute better offensively and also quicker offensively, and definitely go more into their defensive schemes instead of just selling for the, zone defense. All right, the Celtics are 111-87 with under a minute remaining. And they are definitely about to close in on a 3-2 series lead. So they will be trying to close out the series Wednesday in game 6. Celtics couldn't get the 3 to go. Raptors with the rebound. Wow. And Boucher couldn't get the left to go with 3 opportunities. Celtics couldn't get the 3 to go on the other end. Raptors get inside, foul is called, and they would shoot 2 free throws. Raptors get the first to go. Celtics get both 111-89 with 41 seconds left to go here in this game. Raptors with the ball. They get inside and they're fouled. Or no, they get called for an offensive foul, so the Celtics will get it back. Now, I know Brad Stevens is a happy coach right now with the way his team has played here tonight. As the Celtics are 1 win away from going back to the Eastern Conference Finals for the first time since 2018. And they definitely dominated this game from start to finish. And they will take a 3-2 series lead. The Raptors, they definitely got to make some major adjustments for game 6. Or otherwise, their repeat chances will come to an end. They got to definitely find some more defensive schemes. Also, they got to get into their sacks quicker offensively and definitely find a way to get more guys involved. And Lowry and Siakam, they definitely got to be aggressive from the opening tip. They cannot play around. So Nick Nurse definitely has to find a way to get those two going early and often, because if they can't, then it's going to be the Celtics going to the Eastern Conference Finals. And for the Celtics, they can't play around either in Game 6 just because they're up 3-2. They got to learn their lesson from when they were up 2-0. You know, I bet they thought everything was going good and they thought they were just going to sweep the Raptors, but then reality hit them and they ended up losing the next 2 games. So, you know, they got to be aggressive from the opening tip and, you know, put their pedal to the metal and try to put the Raptors away early, try to dethrone them and move on to the Eastern Conference Finals. They got to take the game. Raptors are not going to give them the game. Y'all forget this. These are still the defending champs. You know, they got that championship pedigree. They got, you know, that pride and they got that heart. You know, like Rudy T said, never underestimate the heart of a champion. So the Celtics definitely can't underestimate these Raptors in Game 6, because if they do, they're going to mess around and be looking at a Game 7. And in a Game 7, anything can happen. And anything goes in a Game 7. But once again, I thank all of y'all for joining me here tonight for this live stream. You know, thank God for all of y'all. You know, I'm just honored. I feel honored that y'all want to come spend your time with me, especially on this holiday like Labor Day. I know all of y'all been enjoying the weekend, enjoying this extra day off. I know y'all hate to go back to work tomorrow like I do. You know, after eating all that good food or, you know, having some drinks, watching, you know, back these playoffs. Tell it to Cycle, you said I'm back. Props and kudos to the Celtics. They took the virtual crowds of Raptor fans out of it. I heard Jason Whitlock say some BS again about the Bucks protesting, worshiping WS. He's a joke. Definitely. Can't stand Whitlock. Him and that lazy eye. And then I saw his video on Outkick Intelligent Psycho. Dude had the nerve to wear a purple plaid suit, looking like a big ass tablecloth. But yeah, definitely give props to the Celtics for the way they played. They came out very aggressive. You know, like Intelligent Cycle just said, they took the virtual crowd of the diehard Raptors fans out of it. So definitely got to give them props. You know, Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, Kemba Walker played well. Also got to give some props to Marcus Smart, Tyus. You know, the Celtics bench was pretty solid for the time that they were out there. It was just a great all-around game played by the Celtics. But anyways, y'all, I'm about to get out of here. Thank y'all for joining me here once again on this Labor Day. I'm glad, you know, I hope all y'all had a happy and safe holiday. You know, my holiday was good. And I can't wait to get back here tomorrow at 6:30 for Game 5 between the Heat and the Bucks. The Heat are going to try again to close out the Bucks, or will the Bucks force that Game 6? Also, going to be live streaming Game 3 between the Lakers and Rockets. Who's going to take that 2-1 series lead? We definitely going to find all that out tomorrow. Once again, I enjoy y'all being here on these live streams. I love conversating with y'all. Okay, somebody is on Twitch. Dark Rage prediction. Raptors win game 5. That is Raptors Celtics combined. All I pick is the Raptors over the Celtours. If you pick the Celtics, you are headed for a bad day. Oh, okay, Dark Rage. But once again, y'all, I gotta get out of here. Y'all, thanks for joining me. I appreciate y'all being on here with me. I enjoy doing these live streams and talking with y'all live. Y'all make sure y'all come back here tomorrow night at 6:30. Doubleheader versus the Heat and the Bucks in Game 5. Then it's Game 3 between the Lakers and the Celtics. So until then, y'all have a good one. Love y'all to life. QC out. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all Labor Day. And once again, thanks for joining me. I'm out.